Good afternoon, everyone. It's 3:03 p.m. This is Anthony Wall Street Trader, 3:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. Okay, let's go through the ritual. This is not financial advice. The video is intended for educational purposes only. Subscribe, bell, if you want to get updates, as well as the thumbs up if you want to make sure people understand the newness of Nucypher and the great things that are about to come out. Now, intraday updates are on the Twitter link below the video. Let's move into the markets real quick. We are obeying this loyal line that has been started sometime mid-July. And we're still going towards the uptick. We're certainly pointing towards the end of year projection of $1.16. Again, throw darts at it all you want. This is my safe zone. This is how I like to plan accordingly to my conservative estimates. None of this is rocket science. And again, this is incredibly predictive, and there's no sure thing in this market. But let's move into the Nucypher Bitcoin pair, because nothing's really changed between yesterday and today. We are just still above these lines. Now, this one's taken a little shine to that orange support line, kind of like stepping through it, now coming back. Probably having a lot to do with Bitcoin's massive rally. We'll go through that in a second, but just to note, we're still respecting this line. There's no official reversal here, so still looking forward to this thing moving up. And moving over to the Bitcoin US dollar, we certainly moved up. Yesterday we were down. In the last video we did for Nucypher, we were down here in the 46 range. We certainly went up, almost touched that line, pulled back a little bit, but we're over 49,000 and change right now. Very bullish for Bitcoin. And if you look over here in the Bitcoin dominance pair, we could also see it had a bit of a rally, kind of petered out. But look, this thing is still within this channel, and it continues to be bearish for Bitcoin's relative strength to altcoins. That's all it means. It doesn't mean Bitcoin's strength to the dollar. It just means to the altcoins. So just understand that. Now, a couple things happened in Nucypher. We got to get into this quick because there's too much to cover. But yesterday night, apparently the CEO of Nucypher coming out talking about getting access to, trying to find people to hire. Clearly, there's always, as anyone in technology could tell you, there's always a shortage of great technologists out there. But anyway, they're kind of like going out there talking about hiring people, what they would accomplish, what they offer, how to apply. Look, at the end of the day, I think they're really trying to get the right people in the door to help aggress this, as they can focus in on the bigger and better things. In the meantime, look at this, Web 3.0. This is an article. I meant to show it last week. Didn't have the time, but this is something important everyone should understand. We have an elephant, and that elephant is in the room, and nobody's really looking at it. But there are people looking at this. Web 3.0 is going to be, and it says maybe, I'm sure it will be, the next hot trade in cryptocurrencies. Now, recognize that Web 3.0 is here to stay. It is going to be primarily driven by the decentralized nature of these cryptocurrencies that are in the Web 3.0 sector. And that Web 3.0 sector, you can easily look. If you go to the Masari.io site, you'll be able to filter out the Web 3.0 tokens. Those tokens are primarily used for development of applications. So make no mistake about it. Some of them are quasi applications like storage that has a UI and people can go in and freely store their stuff on a decentralized storage environment. But at the end of the day, Web 3.0 is to me, those are toolkits to help drive the Web 3.0 application. So looking at Nucypher is a perfect example of this. As you scroll in, they kind of walk through, the mainstream attention. The problem is, and what they mentioned in this article too, is it's kind of hard to explain this stuff to people, especially investors that just have no technical background. But believe me, there are people that do have technical backgrounds, that do have money, and that will wind up eventually investing in this. Look at the stock market. There's plenty of companies out there listed on the exchange that people don't really know about in terms of the overall view of how people just don't understand the stock, but then all of a sudden you'll see it just start mooning like crazy. Look at CrowdStrike. I mean, no one really understood it. It's clearly up on the top of the stack now. Anyway, so I think we've got it covered. I think all of you know where I stand here. If we're bullish, bullish here still on Nucypher US dollar. Bullish still here. A little concern. I'll tweet on Twitter for this, but we're kind of straddling this orange line. Bitcoin still bullish. So overall, continually bullish on Nucypher US dollar, but stay in touch on Twitter.